Like that's why this is so important to me. Like this conversation with you, why you make this possible, and why I'm so happy that you're on here, and that's why you're my favorite thing
We're
about
able
the
to do
podcast.
this.
Yeah, it's because I would have never thought that deeply about it. Like again,
Yeah.
this is not a joke. I didn't have my first intelligent thought until just this year. I literally did not have my first, and that sounds really mean, but that's just me being the truth versus non-truth. Of course, I had
Yeah.
I'll call them minor intelligence. Oh, the stoplight is green. The crosswalk says don't walk. There's an old man about to walk. I'm going to use my intelligence to tell him to stop. Intelligence about problem solving. So I didn't have my first intelligent thought until this year. So I'm like on this like new path of figuring things out. It's like, oh, that all just hit me. Because one thing to consume knowledge, it's another thing for it to be you to be competent of it, for you to understand it, for you to be able to articulate it back to the person in your own words. Because that was basically my one intelligent thought of this year. Get ready for it. I was like, there's something that goes in between knowledge and intelligence, because knowledge is the consumption of information. Intelligence is the utilization of it to solve problems. But there's something between.
There's something in between it, because there's a difference between utilization.
Yes, and just taking it in, because you can just take knowledge in and regurgitate that knowledge precisely, but you don't really understand the knowledge per se. So competency is a subset. There's two things that are necessary for competency to work. You have to be able to articulate the knowledge in your own words, and it has to be accurate to the source material. So, for instance, the Florida state statute law might say you may not drive while a light is red. Well, for me to be competent of that, I have to be able to say, just so you know, you can't drive while there's a red light. I'm articulating my own words, but it's also accurate to the source material. I'm not changing it up. But if I just regurgitate it, that doesn't mean I actually am competent of it. That doesn't mean I understand it. That just means I can regurgitate knowledge.
And you can take that deeper. You can take it deeper because, like, and I know we're wrapping up, but
yeah, let's wrap up.
You can take that deeper and say, hey, I know I'm immature, but that's just the knowledge of me knowing that I'm immature.
Yeah.
What can I do about it? That's
exactly it. Intelligent is solving that problem. I see the flaws in myself. I see the flaws in my thinking. What can I do? You're right. Just having that knowledge is like, oh, yes, I know I'm immature. Or that competency of understanding why I'm immature. But then the question becomes the intelligence. How do I change it? And there's varying degrees of intelligence. So you could have the intelligence of a child that understands, that can problem solve with just basic sentences. That's problem solving to a 5-year-old, articulating basic emotions. But once you get to higher and higher fields of intelligence, you begin to articulate concepts that are abstract, that you don't understand. Bridging, again, my first real intelligent thought was bridging the concept of knowledge to intelligence, and the middle is competency. That's what you need. So, and it's like, that's how you avoid becoming a Flanderization of yourself, by improving yourself, by giving that